We all know that Kenny Omega is going to lose this match. Right? We're all okay with that? We're all prepared for Kenny Omega to lose this match. He is going to lose this match. It's going to be an incredible match, but we are witnessing the fall of Kenny Omega. So Kenny Omega must lose this match. And then the rematch is going to happen at Wembley, and Kenny Omega will win that match. But perhaps the title will not be on the line. I don't know. I think we're going to get a trilogy out of this, though. I strongly suspect that we are going to get a trilogy out of this, and that the third match will be the best match. And it'll be at Wembley. Who knows? Maybe Kenny Omega will eat 2 losses. Or maybe they'll wrestle to a draw. I have no idea. But he's losing this one. Kenny Omega, 100%, loses at Forbidden Door to Will Ospreay. We know that. What happens after that? Not as certain. My chat thinks that Will Ospreay will be signed to AEW by the time Wembley rolls around. You might not be wrong. He might go back to Japan, drop the belt, sign to AEW, get another win over Omega. Who knows? This match just announced on Dynamite. I thought they were going to do something more clever with this. I'm honestly a little disappointed that we're not doing something more clever with this. As far as MJF versus Tanahashi goes. MJF wins. Duh. I'm curious how good the match is going to be. MJF's matches have been so solid. Every single one of them recently has been amazing. Is he going to be able to pull another classic match out of Tanahashi? Tanahashi definitely been showing his age. I feel like he's getting close to retirement. Will MJF be able to bring it with Tanahashi in such a straight match? I'm really surprised they're not protecting him at all by not making this some kind of tag match and putting the AEW World Championship on the line. I feel like they're making a mistake here because I think it's a foregone conclusion that MJF is not going to drop the AEW Championship to Tanahashi. I almost kind of hope it happens just to blow everyone's minds open. But I'm still fairly confident that we're going to set up MJF versus CM Punk at Wembley. So we're not going to have him drop the title here. What we don't know is how good is this match going to be? Yeah, I agree with chat. MJF beating Tanahashi is big for MJF's pedigree. It's good for his record. It's going to look good to have that on the books. I beat the ace of New Japan. He can talk about that. As far as Jack Perry versus Sonata, who is the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, and this is for the championship, I feel like we're feeding Jack Perry to Sonata. Sonata's going to take the win, and I believe that we are going to see Hook turn on Jack Perry. At least that's my hope, because I think a Hook versus Jungle Boy, I think they're great as a tag team. I think maybe they'll be great as enemies. I think I want to see that match. I want to see Hook versus Jungle Boy. Hook getting a victory over Jungle Boy would be maybe his first legitimate win on anybody ever. So that would be something. I think Jack Perry won't be hurt by a loss. I think Jack Perry has been booked fairly strong recently. And Hook needs a real win. Hook needs a real story. It hasn't been there. And this could be the first chapter of that. At least I hope so. Or else it would just be kind of really boring from a story standpoint. As far as, hopefully it's a great match. It should be a fantastic match. I think all of these matches are going to be fantastic. Forbidden Door is maybe the best showcase of wrestling that AEW does. With the top talents from New Japan and the top talents from AEW getting together. The matches were phenomenal last year. I'm hoping they're going to be just as phenomenal this year. So this is a consolation prize. We should have had Toni Storm versus Monet. And we don't get that. We don't get Sasha Banks in AEW. That would have been insane. And the hype for that would have been off the chain. Instead, we get Toni Storm versus Willow Nightingale. It's like you almost have to look, if you want to predict what happens here, you got to think about what would have happened Toni Storm versus Monet Monroe. I think Toni Storm's going to retain through bullshit and trickery. We haven't seen Saraya in a minute. Hopefully everything's okay with her, but we still have Ruby, who's going to be on the outside. I think we have a great story here where Ruby was having this kind of friendship with Willow, and if we bring her out here to really betray Willow hard once again, that's an interesting wrinkle to the story. Yeah, I think we're going to see Toni retain. Although, man, Willow with 2 belts would be a hell of a way to make her legitimate. We will see. We will see about that one. Man, it's a damn shame we did not get Sasha in this. But hopefully she recovers soon and can finally do some wrestling in AEW when she gets back. 4-way match, and we saw a preview of this on Dynamite tonight. Daniel Garcia, Orange Cassidy, Shibata, Zack Sabre, they were doing great things in the ring. I firmly believe Orange Cassidy's going to retain, although I feel like I'm saying that a lot. I mean, I guess we're going to see Omega lose his championship. So we're not going to see every single championship retained. But here, I believe Orange Cassidy needs to retain this so that he can go to Wembley and lose it. He's going to take another injury. Orange Cassidy is definitely going to be injured again, and that's how they're going to keep him strong, even though he's going to lose on the biggest stage. I don't know who he's going to lose to. I think he's going to lose to some... I think Pac's going to come back at Wembley and beat Orange Cassidy for the title. I'm thinking that more and more and more. The more we don't see Pac, the more I think he comes back and takes his title at Wembley. That's what makes sense to me. That would be a fire moment for Wembley, having the hometown boy take it away from Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy having a multitude of injuries at that point, fighting valiantly, but ultimately losing to Pac. I'm giving my predictions for Forbidden Door, but I can't stop thinking about Wembley. It's going to be such a big fucking show. Can't goddamn wait. I haven't cursed enough in this video. I just realized there was not enough fucking cursing. And I have to up the amount of swears because YouTube loves swears. Do you love swears? Let me know down in the comment. Let me know down in the fucking comments. I apologize for anyone who's been watching this like, I just want to know what this man thinks about these matches, and now he's cursing so much. Why the fuck is he cursing so much? The men's tournament kicks off with CM fucking Punk versus Kojima. I believe the winner of this gets a shot at the title. So yes, CM Punk wins the whole fucking Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Yes, of course, CM Punk wins the whole fucking tournament. All of the mystery behind the Owen Hart tournament is gone, just like it was last year. We all knew fucking Adam Cole and Britt Baker were going to win and be the fucking couple and get the belts. No shit. So I don't know who's going to be standing there with CM Punk at the end of the day. Where's Serena Deeb? Where is Serena Deeb when we need her? I don't think she's in the tournament, but boy, that would have been fucking cool to see Serena Deeb and CM Punk reunited. Maybe she could have shaved her head for it, man. I don't know. Heel CM Punk is back, and so why isn't Deeb back? Where the fuck did Deeb go anyways? I'm pissed off. Oh, Sky Blue's from Chicago? Oh shit. I was kind of thinking Sky Blue was going to win this. And now I'm thinking it even more. Is Sky Blue going to be the new Serena Deeb? Can we shave her head? Smash that like button if you want to see a bald Sky Blue. Bryan Danielson versus Okada. This is the main event, right? This is it. This is the match everybody's wanting to see. This is the one. Who's going to win it? Or are we going to set up a series of matches here between Bryan Danielson and Okada? I have no idea. I have no idea who wins this. I don't know. Bryan Danielson doesn't need it. Okada, neither of them need the win. There's absolutely... The only thing on the line here is the title of best wrestler in the world. And I have no idea. I assume that they'll just wrestle to a draw like Danielson did with Omega so that we'll never know who the best wrestler in the world. We can never say definitively who the best wrestler in the world is. If anything, this might set up, you know, I assume we're going to see Bryan Danielson at Wrestle Kingdom. So maybe what happens here is Danielson takes a loss and he wants a rematch at Wrestle Kingdom. Though I could see it going the other way too. Okada could take the win here and then... Bryan Danielson can take the win here and then Okada might demand a rematch at Wrestle Kingdom where he would then beat him. I don't fucking know. It's wrestling, guys. Sometimes it doesn't make any fucking sense. Maybe they'll just fight for real. If it was a real fight, Bryan Danielson all day. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say if it was a real fight, no gimmicks, no bullshit, Okada's getting his ass handed to him. That's just how that's going to go. I think Okada has a lot of gimmick in his wrestling. He does a Hulk-style power-up. I'm not really a fan of Invincible Okada, but it seems to be over in his home country. We'll see if he pulls that shit in Canada. And that's it. That's all the matches. That's all we got for Forbidden Door. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And grave diggers, keep digging. Hold up, there's one more match. Because Darby and Sting versus Jericho and other people. Because it's all about Jericho, right? And we don't know who Sting and Darby's partner are going to be. I don't give a fuck who wins. I hope Sting wins. Because I'm sick of Jericho's bullshit. If you're sick of Jericho's bullshit as well, let me know down in the comments below. And keep digging.